Good morning and welcome to In the Loop Weekend Ag Talk, brought to you by Alphen Insurance Agency, the home of Policy Plus. Be sure to click on the subscribe button at the bottom of the video and go to our Facebook page and like it as well. Tell your friends about us so they can stay updated on all things insurance and agriculture. Let's jump over to the markets and see how things finished on Friday afternoon. March corn finished the week at 680 and a half, while December corn finished the week at 596. March wheat finished the week at 786 and July wheat finished the week at 799. March cotton finished the week at 85.50 while December cotton finished the week at 84.86. March soybeans finished out the week at 1542 and a half while November soybeans finished the week at 1378 and 3/4. When you insure with Alphen Insurance Agency, you get Policy Plus. If you aren't a current customer of AIA, give us a call and let one of our agents tell you all about Policy Plus. This time of year marks the time when they do price discovery for crop insurance. That period is almost complete. The final day is Tuesday, February 14th, and we hope to share final pricing on the 15th. Right now they're tracking as follows. Corn is at 5.94, grain sorghum 5.87, cotton 85 cents, peanuts are at 26.82, finishing out the commodity list, soybeans at 13.62. Like I said, we'll get you the final numbers as soon as they are posted, hopefully next Wednesday on the 15th. The fifth annual Northern Wayne Plow Day has been postponed until February 18th. Remember, this is going to be in Fremont at 1145 NC 222 East. This is a family event, so please, no alcohol, no drugs, or no profanity. Bring out all your old equipment, 1985 and older, and have a good time that day. If you have any questions, please contact Mr. Boyd Nelms at 919-222-2552 or Mr. Lee West at 919-223-3015. Hope you guys have a great day on the 18th. Look forward to hearing the news about how your plow day went. When we look in U.S. Ag News, USDA released numbers this week from the February WASDE report. USDA raised index stocks on expectations for a slower crush demand and cut the production guess for Argentina. While U.S. index stocks were slightly larger than the average pre-report guess due to a reduction in ethanol use, but it looks like it was largely factored in, with many analysts expecting that change last month too. Brazilian crop estimates were unchanged, and there was no change to Chinese import estimates. USDA is projecting higher U.S. cotton and rice ending stocks. When we look at grain sorghum, the USDA left its sorghum balance sheet nearly unchanged from January. The USDA lowered the 2023 pork and broiler estimates while raising beef and leaving turkey unchanged. When we look at ethanol production, it was on a decline last week. The weekly output of right at 1 million barrels per day was minus 2.7%, but fractionally up versus the same time last year. A note says that the 2023 Farm Bill could help farmers adapt precision ag. The American Soybean Association says support for precision ag technology in the 2023 Farm Bill could help conservation efforts. When we look at export sales for last week, corn sales were solid at 1.16 million metric tons. Japan was the largest buyer. Accumulated corn export sales for the current marketing year are at minus 41% versus the same time last year. Soybean sales were toward the lower end of expectations at 459,400 million metric tons. China was the largest buyer. Wheat sales were still very poor at just 131,400 metric tons sold for the week. CONAB, which is the equivalent of USDA down in Brazil pegged the country soybean crop at 158 million metric tons versus 152 million metric tons previously. The total corn crop was pegged at 123 million metric tons versus 125 previously. CONAB cited wet weather and planting delays as the reason for reduced corn production estimates. A wet pattern is likely to continue in Brazil. Most key corn and soybean areas will see 2 inches of rain or more in total over the next 10 days. This wet pattern could result in continued soybean harvest delays and resulting corn planting delays. Argentina will be dry until this weekend. Rains return on Sunday. Over the next 10 days, some corn and soybean areas in Argentina will see up to 2 inches or more of rain, while other areas will see little to none. Argentina continues to cut their crop estimates. The country's Rosario Grain Exchange pegged the soybean crop at 34.5 million metric tons versus 37 million metric tons previously. This would be the smallest crop in 14 years if confirmed. The NC State University Agricultural and Resource Economics Department released their enterprise budgets and crop comparison tool for 2023. As you can see on the screen, things are still quite high as compared to years prior. When we look at corn, we're looking at 128 bushels break even at a price of $6.17. Soybean 46 bushel at $13.03. Cotton is all the way up to 1303 pounds at 92 cents. Tobacco and sweet potatoes round the chart out. Feel free to go to their website where you can look up the crop comparison tool. It has everything in there. It has estimated incomes and every expense you can think of. One quote I would like to share from Chris Barron at AgView Solutions. He says, "Be informed or be happy. Don't cheat yourself on budgets just to be happy up front." He says it's better off to be informed and have the true production cost in your operation. And folks, this is very important to know your numbers, know your production cost, know what kind of profit margin you need to make in your operation, and then you'll be allowed to make decisions to help you decide what price you need to contract at to help your operation hit its profit goals for the year. Well, folks, that about wraps everything up for the week. Thank you for tuning in to Weekend Ag Talk, brought to you by Alphen Insurance Agency, the home of Policy Plus. Thank you to all the farmers out there who are helping feed and clothe America every day. Remember, take time to make mental health a priority at home and in your operation. Make time for yourself and be available and make time for those around you. Remember, give us a call. We'll come to you so you can focus on family and farming. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next Saturday.